This segment contains offensive material, and if you don't like it, we have 2 words for you.
Jabroni, Jabroni, Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jabroni.
Name something that gets passed around. Chris.
A joint.
A joint.
You jabronis hit the jackpot, and then all of a sudden, you're jumping around like a bunch of idiots.
Ladies and gentlemen, heels, heelettes, welcome back to the newest edition of Joints and Jabronis. I am your boy Chris G, aka Don Juan Jabroni. I am with my co-host Mary Jane, as usual, bringing you all the jabronis in the week, jabronis of the past, maybe future jabronis, whatever. It's Joints and Jabronis. Going back to our regular format this week. So you know the first thing we're going to do is light this shit up. Before I light it up, I want to dedicate this one to Kobe Bean Bryant. I know this is a wrestling show, but Kobe is the greatest, one of the greatest players of all time. Maybe the greatest player I've ever seen. I'm already kind of high, but I'm going to smoke again anyway. Oh yeah. Our first segment of this episode will be Jabotched. There was a shitload of wrestling this week and no botches. Or at least I didn't see any. Not anything noticeable or crazy. So you know what? We're just gonna start with a throwback jabotch of some random fucking luchadors out in Mexico City probably, doing what they do best. So, producer, roll that shit.
Domina, va hacia las cuerdas, viene contra la velocidad. ¡Oh! ¡Impresionante!
I am about to start watching every single wrestling show in Spanish commentary. The Spanish commentary team for any sport are the funniest part of the presentation. Because the guy obviously, overshoots, he fucking jumps off the ropes, lands in the crowd, and the commentary is just no selling. It's still going crazy. Yeah! Luckily, the crowd seen it coming. They were like, oh, this motherfucker, he gonna fuck up. He's gonna hit somebody in the crowd. And they just parted like the Red Sea. They ain't want no part of that shit. This next throwback jabotch, it is the current Impact X Division champion, Ace Austin. Let's just watch him almost kill himself, I guess. Alright, producer, roll that shit.
Sexy Ace, he's gonna fly.
Look out! Oh my God! Oh, he overshot him. He overshot Teddy Hart.
I can't even joke about this one. Like, he almost died. My man landed almost directly on his head, neck, spine. He almost broke his whole shit. This is why they say you don't do high spots for no fucking reason. The only reason why anybody remembers this spot is because, one, I just showed it on Joints and Jabronis, and two, I just showed it on Joints and Jabronis. It would have been less memorable if he would have landed this shit, though. So don't do any jabroni spots for no reason. Pick and choose. Psychology. I am not a psychology major. Not in the professional wrestling industry, not in the sports entertainment industry, not even fucking real life am I a psychology major. But I know high spots shouldn't be there for no reason. Next, we're going to go to our jabronis of the week. Jabroni number 1. I hate to do it to you, my brother, but Andrade. That was my Zelina impersonation. As you can see, she's a lot more attractive than I am. But anyway, the point is, this man got suspended for 30 days for failing the wellness policy. Now, if it was for weed, it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. But he might have been, living that extra high life. You gotta leave the perrico alone. That shit'll fuck your life up. It'll fuck your career up. It'll fuck your relationship up. You're dating the queen. Shit, y'all engaged. Better stop fucking up before she leave your ass. Maybe he pulled the Canelo Alvarez and ate some bad meat with all them steroids pumped into it. Motherfucker failed the drug test because of that. I don't know what they feeding them cows out in Mexico. These motherfuckers fertilizing the grass with Blue Chew. At least he didn't lose the U.S. title. Still champ. We'll see you in about 25 days, my brother. Until then, stop eating fucking horse meat. Contaminated. Stop partying in fucking Miami. Stop all that bullshit. Stop the jabroni lifestyle. Be clean. Just smoke weed. Damn, I ashed all over the floor. My girl's gonna kill me. Fuck. Your boy got a vacuum after this episode. Jabroni number 2. Van Hammer. You fucking idiot. Listen, people drink and drive. I'm not condoning it. Shouldn't be doing this shit. But don't hit a 5-year-old on a bicycle. What are you doing? It's bad enough you're going to be a future throwback jabroni of the week. Now you're an actual present day jabroni of the week for being a fucking jabroni. With all the ride sharing services in the world, why would you get behind a wheel if you were drinking? You can call Uber, you can get a Lyft. There's the fucking Juno chop. Shit, I would pick that man up myself for $20 and drive him to his destination. $20, that's cheap. That's probably cheaper than the Uber. Come on, man. We have a little saying we like to say here in Joints and Jabronis, alright? Especially when it comes to DUIs. We don't drink and drive. That is jabroni shit. We smoke and fly. Or we get an Uber. All I know is I would trust my 2-year-old daughter, blindfolded, to drive me home rather than Van fucking Hammer after a few cold ones with the boys on a Saturday night. I'll take my chances. We're going to go on to our next segment, the positive segment of this, Jabroski of the Week. We got 2 this week. First one goes to, of course, the rated R superstar Edge. After 9 long years, my guy came back after retiring due to a neck injury. My man got a couple neck surgeries, corrected a few things, got cleared by some doctors. It's good to see him back in that WWE ring. Just keep his shit limited. I don't want to see him every week. Don't put him in no fucking Hell in a Cell matches. Just use him when you have to. Sweet Saudi show, blood money, whatever the fuck. Yeah, use him in that. The second Jabroski, MVP, coming back into the WWE after 10 long years. He only lasted about 30 seconds, but fuck it. It was still good to see him. I'm glad these guys are still kicking. They're living out the dream. They are the Jabroskis of the week. Edge at 46 looks in better shape than me at 28. That's pretty fucking shameful. That's my bad though. I just always got the munchies, so I'm always eating. Now on to our last segment, the Throwback Jabroni of the week. I'm going to have a rough time explaining this one. His name was Mantar. Basically half man, half bull. Who thought of this shit? Presentation was just terrible. And then he gets in the ring, and it gets worse. Believe it or not. If there's anyone out there, I beg you to find me a good Mantar match. Because Lord knows I've tried. I've searched countless minutes of my life. I can't find shit. I have a better chance of finding Waldo in a fucking Greenpoint, Brooklyn hipster bar. Where's Waldo? Oh yeah, he's in the bar getting fucking smacked. Found him though, found him. Didn't find a good Mantar match. You just look back at like the mid-90s and like there was so much fucking bad things in WWE, like characters and wrestlers. It's just like Jabroni Central. It was only around for a year. I think Cornette might have hit him with a racket at one point. I'm not gonna lie, I'm too high to even fathom and gather the thought process of Vince McMahon or whoever thought of this fucking man-tart character. Subscribe to the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. Comment, like, share. Show us some love. We will do the same to you. You can follow me at spic_flair_. Woo! Fuck you doing over there? My cat destroying shit. I'm your boy Chris G, aka Don Juan Jabroni. Here for another edition of Joints and Jabronis. We'll catch you next time. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. You gotta sit down, Dick. This is my fucking show. You remember that. You're only famous because of me.